Hello and welcome to the first viewing. So, just yesterday I went out to see Demon Slayer Mugen Train, and I'm probably pronouncing that title wrong, and if I am, I'm very sorry. So this film is a continuation of the story from the Demon Slayer anime, which is currently only one season in, and it follows Tanjiro and his friends as they're trying to stop a terrible demon who's been eating people on the Mugen Train, and so there have been countless disappearances, so the Demon Slayer Corps sent him and his friends along with one of their much higher officers. To start, I absolutely love this film. The story is amazingly well constructed. I absolutely love that the conflict in this film is both physical and mental because the characters have to fight through and let go of their own desires and their own dream life in order to save everybody on the train and stop the demon. Kyojuro is brilliantly developed in this film, especially since it effectively introduces him and it makes you really deeply care for his character through his dream and his flashbacks, as well as making his backstory a lot more relatable, at least to me. Every character in this film essentially has to push and break through the barrier of what it means to be human in order to defeat these demons and save everybody. It's really fantastic story. It's a really fantastic element to the film. Also, every main character in this film gets at least one really badass moment throughout it. Like when Yellow Boy first starts fighting, it's like a huge lightning bolt just goes through the entire train. Now, I'm a bit disappointed that they never played the show's opening theme at all throughout the entire film, but I really don't think that it needed it ultimately. Now, the animation here is also absolutely gorgeous, just like you would expect from this show. Not only the 2D, but also the CGI animation. And it really helps amplify the action in this film, which just is absolutely fantastic. Not only is it visually stunning, it's also really awesome to watch. But this film isn't all serious, emotional character stuff. It's also very funny at times, and that's really one of my favorite parts of this show, is that it can be incredibly deep and intense, but it can also be really fun and enjoyable. Okay, now I'm going to get into spoilers, so if you haven't seen the film yet, you have 3 seconds to skip to that time code. Okay, so starting with Tanjiro, like I said, all of the characters in this film have a really badass moment, and Tanjiro's comes in probably around the halfway point, where they are finally about to defeat the demon that's taken over the entire train, but he keeps constantly putting Tanjiro to sleep into his dream, and so in order to combat that, Tanjiro, every single time he's put to sleep, Tanjiro takes his katana in his dream and just cuts his own head off in order to wake himself up from the dream. It's absolutely amazing. It's such a powerful moment for his character and for the entire story. It is incredibly emotional and badass all at once. It's beautiful. In fact, most of the characters have to fight through all kinds of pain and immense physical pain and torment. It's incredibly enduring. Especially Kyojuro, who fights until his very death in order to protect every single person on the train and defeat one of the highest level demons. That entire ending point where he does die is one of the most emotional scenes I've ever seen in this show. It's incredible. Clearly they put a very significant amount of time and emphasis on that scene because it is fantastic. Also, seeing this film, I cannot emphasize enough how important the theatrical experience for this film was. Seeing everything on a massive screen with huge speakers was fantastic. And right now, cinemas need our support more than ever. So if you do plan on seeing this film, I seriously beg you to go see it at the cinemas. Also, this film really makes me want to have a katana. So those are my thoughts on Demon Slayer Mugen Train. If you've seen the film yourself, let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. And if you haven't seen the film, please go check it out. It's absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen the show before, then you absolutely need to see it. It is fantastic in every single way. Thank you all for watching this installment of the first viewing. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe. Thank you all again for watching, and have a nice day.